Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jiimboz here on YouTube, and today we're going to start this brand new adventure off as we take our first steps into Football Manager. This is Jaffe Cake, and we're about ready to take over as the boss of those Italian stallions, Parma. Yep, we're going to take over as Parma manager and see just how far we can get the lads. So Parma have today confirmed the appointment of Jaffe Cake as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the 41-year-old, not 41 before you ask, who has recently spent time away from club football, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Ennio Tardini. Is that? Yeah, I'm sure that's right. Ennio Tardini. Cake has put pen to paper on a 2-year deal worth 15k per week. He replaces previous manager Roberto Di Aversa. Excuse me why I murder the Italian language. Cake lacks the reputation of a survival specialist, and not just the Italian language by the look of it, the English as well. Survival specialist, which, given the club's current ambitions, creates an intriguing dynamic as they intend to retain their place in the division. Indeed we do. Indeed we do. Right, okay. Just a quick brief rundown about Parma. Founded in 1913, Parma Calcio 1913 are a professional Italian club currently playing in the Italian Serie A or Serie A. Parma finished 14th in the Serie A last season. The club play their home games at Ennio Tardini and possesses excellent training facilities and average youth facilities. The club's training ground is Centro Sportivo Parma Calcio. The Parma youth team play at Centro Sportivo Parma Calcio. The club has adequate academy coaching and an average youth recruitment network. The club is affectionately known as Crociati, is that? And retains a fierce rivalry with Reggiana and Zebri. As a club which enjoyed its best spell of success during the 90s and their last competitive win coming as recently as 2016, Crociati are a club with a growing history. Parma finished runners-up in their Italian top division for the only time in 1997, won the Cup Winners' Cup in 1993 and finished runners-up once, won the I will say that again because I'm murdering it, won the Euro Super Cup in 1993 and won the Euro Cup in 1995 and 1999. Okay, so everything, right, media prediction of 16th. We've got a freestyle rep. Okay, everything seems okay so far. Right, I have no idea about this squad, to be honest. But we've got transfer obligations. Right, so Roberto Inglesi joins for 15.5 million from Napoli. Luigi Sippi joins from Napoli for 4.3. Andreas Cornelius joins for 6.5 million from Atalanta. Yasmin Kurtic joins from Spal for 3 million, and Jan Karamo joins from Inter Milan for 11.25 million, whilst both Alberto Grassi and Giuseppe Pizzilla joined from Napoli and Udinese, and both for around the £6 million mark. Right, okay, so club vision. The club culture is to sign Italian players, sign players from the lower levels of the domestic game, The 5-year plan is to work within the wage budget. End of the current season, Serie A, we've got to avoid relegation. Italian Cup reached the first round, which is the minimum that the board require. And by the end of the 2021 season, record a Serie A top half finish. And my contract expires at the end of the 2021 season. Okay then, right, just skip through that. Schedule a press conference with the media. Nope, we'll just know all of them. And jobs ain't good and right. Cake takes Parma hot seat. Parma have today confirmed the appointment of Jaffe Cake as the club's new manager. Right, we've read that. Non-EU player transfer allowance for this season. Okay. Parma player in the last year of contract. Okay. Tactics induction we don't need. Club vision and expectations meeting. We'll just accept that because that seems fair. Pre-season prep. Okay. Training. The players are due to return for pre-season training today. It would be a good time for you to review your plans for them. The first squad will be heading for a pre-season training camp in Milan, and the camp will start on Monday, the 22nd of July, and last until Thursday, the 1st of August. During pre-season, a schedule that greatly increases fatigue will benefit the player. Right, we're just going to basically skip all this lot because I don't usually deal with that in the game anyway, so there's no point doing it. Right, okay, so let's just check our staff. Right, finish that. Okay, right, coaching staff, very low on the coaching side of things. Recruitment team, very low on that side of things as well. And the medical team, it's gonna open up a Word document because for the next episode we will have sorted the staff situation by bringing in some new members. So let's just add that to the Word document. Okay. Team report. Okay. Player partnership. Bruno Alves and Ricardo Gagliolo have is that Gagliolo? Yeah, we're there. That's Gagliolo. Have shown a very good understanding when they have played at the back together. Wage budget. There is plenty of room in the wage budget with an additional 90k per week still available to be spent. There are a number of talented young prospects including Adria Adoranti and Stefano Palmucci at the club. Goalkeeper depth. Right, we've got 3 options for the goal. We've got 3 options for defenders. I do apologise if you can hear my phone going off there. Beeping away like bloody mad. Right, so basically we've got a good little team. Just going to check squad dynamics, good atmosphere. Managerial support is poor, which is going to be because I'm a new boy. I am a new boy here. So first thing I'm going to do is go training. Skip that. Finish that. Mentoring. Right, do we not have an assistant manager? Right, we do have an assistant manager, but not the best, is he really? Just check. Nah, right. For the next episode, we will have a new assistant manager in place. Right, schedule. When is our first friendly rather? Next match, Saturday the 3rd of August. Right, so 26 days away till that. So I think just for the last bit for this video, we're gonna set up a tactic just to get the lads working with. So tactical style of a gegenpress in a 4-1-4-1 DM wide. Okay. Right. Inglesi, you can take the pressing forward role son, inside forwards of Givino and Kulusevski. And right, so BBM will be Kurtic. And now we're going to have to start scaling back on the lone players. Right, so Cuska, is that? Right, I do apologise. I'm completely murdering the Italian language here. I really do apologise. Right, Gaston. Right, okay. Right, okay, so next, Gaston Brugman as DLP, left and right wing back of Gagliolo and Lacaponi, two ball playing defenders in the form of Bruno Alves, who is wanted by, who's he wanted by? Let's just check. Actually, we've got quite a few. So Alves is wanted by Wolves, Al Hilal, Al Sad, Al Ain, Al Garafa, and Ad Duhal. I'd imagine they're Saudi Arabian teams. Brugman, is wanted by Bologna and Spal. Might have a job keeping hold of them. Right. Damaku is our second BPD. And goalkeeper, Radu. Right, so there is going to be our starting 11 for our first match. But what we're going to do before we just end episode 1 is we're going to arrange a friendly. So let's arrange a friendly for the 15th. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks time. Okay, so venue will be at home and we'll play a similar reputation team. Actually, no, we'll play Trapani, who are our affiliate club, which also gives me a chance to look at their players. So we'll confirm that. Don't show message again. And okay, so that brings an end to the first episode of Jaffe Cake's adventure at Parma. By the next episode, we will have new staff members in, and we will be playing our first pre-season friendly against our affiliate club, whose name I've forgotten already, Trapani. So, please do follow me on social media. My Twitter is at Jiimboz, that's at Jiimboz, Jiimboz, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you again in the next couple of days for more adventures at Parma.